Welcome back, everybody, to our fourth and final segment today here at CityLine. It's been such a joy being on the set with you today. Now, Linda is over there still preparing food. She's now donned the apron, which means things are getting serious. And so first, we're going to meet Dareth Pack from the Asia Pacific Cultural Center and welcome you to the comfy couch. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Now, how is the Asia Pacific Cultural Center doing? It's such a great organization here in our community. How are you doing right now?
I'm doing good. First of all, thank you so much. And I want to say in Cambodian, Chumriep Suo, Net Tang A Khania, that means hello. So Asia Pacific Culture is doing very well right now, and we are growing. So a lot of program is coming up and a lot of activities. So we are really, really busy. And Miss Laura, she's really busy. And, you know, you can just, you know, sometimes you cannot just go in and knock on her door because she's too busy. So Asia Pacific Culture, we have the buildings coming up in about years. And then also we have the seniors apartment also coming up, so that's exciting. So that means, you know, we are really, really growing so
those are some capital projects coming
Yes,
up, and I
yes.
think we get Lua on here in a month or so to talk about more about that, because it's going to be a great, I've seen some of the renderings of that building, and it's going to be beautiful.
She's going to talk more about that, but so our big event is the Taiwanese is coming up February 24. So we have a lot of booths coming up, a lot of entertainment, martial arts. So please come by February 24 at the Tacoma Dome Exhibition Hall. And also we have a lot of programs coming up too. So we have Zip and Paint. So we see here Patsy O'Connor. She is the founder of the Asia Pacific Culture Center. She's going to do the painting workshop. So that's,
What date is that?
The date is February 17th at the Asia Pacific Culture Center. The address 3513 East Portland Avenue. So it's from 3:30 to 5:30.
Now, I'm on your newsletter, so I always get the updates on what's happening in the Asia Pacific Culture. And I don't think there's a day that you aren't doing something in that building to help strengthen our community.
Yes.
Now, I also know that we have another event coming up on February 3rd. What event is coming up on February 3rd?
So we have Taste of Asia coming up, and we're featuring Taiwan's cooking food. So it is going to be exciting, and we're going to do the culture show, the dance, teaching the language, teaching about the food, especially their traditional food. So please invite everyone to come and join us so we can explain about the culture and the food that we're going to cook for them.
That's wonderful. How often do you do the Taste of Asia events?
We do every month. So beginning of the first month, every month. So just check our website, and then I have some flyer here that you can check our website too. So every month we have a Taste of Asia. So this is the flyer for the Taste of Asia right here. So you can see that. So check our website. We have different countries and featuring on that. So.
That's wonderful. And having been at a few events at the Asia Pacific Cultural Center, I know that I never leave with an empty stomach, and I always leave satisfied and feeling so good about what has been happening there.
Miss Laura and Patsy and the staff there, especially Miss Laura and the board member, they are there for us. They support us. They always feed us, and everybody that going there, you know, they enjoy the food, they enjoy the fun, they enjoy the cultural, all those activities, the programs in there. Oh my God, they really love it.
That's wonderful. Now, Dareth, I don't think I can wait any longer. My nose is inhaling all of these wonderful aromas, so I'm going to get up off the comfy couch now.
Of course, yes.
And it's time for me to run over here.
Yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, I have Linda Wang with us here today. Linda, tell us a little bit about yourself before we start eating all this fantastic food.
Yeah, I'm Linda Wang Stewart, and I have been helping APCC teaching cooking class for over 5 years already. And today I have a special request, which is Taiwanese hot pot, which is one of the traditional dishes that we have for the Chinese New Year that's coming up.
All right. Tell us all about it and what we're going to be doing.
Right. So hot pot is all about family get together and cook together. So you gotta cook today with me.
All right.
So I have everything prepared over here. You can see. And for Chinese New Year, it is very important that every single dish have its lucky meaning because this is beginning of year. We want to bring good luck for the coming year. So let me introduce you and while we are cooking.
All right.
So as you can see, over here, I have a hot pot over here, and one side is spicy, which you can see that is super red. The other side is, I call it a chicken side because made with chicken broth. Also, it's not spicy. So
Okay.
chicken, you got it?
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, and so the most important thing about hot pot is you have to realize it's a shareable dish. So you don't want to double dip. So it's very important that we use the tongue for the food, the raw food when put in, and we use the strainer to cook and pick up food in the pot. So this is very important, so you won't double dip.
Okay.
Okay.
I know my etiquette on that one, so
Okay.
I will not double dip.
Okay, pick a vegetable and pick a broth and put it in there.
Oh, okay. I've got
Yeah.
my tongs.
Yeah, got your
I'm going
tongs.
to pick the
And if you don't,
mushroom.
oh yeah, mushroom
I'm
is
going to go
really
for that. I'm
good.
going to dip that in the spicy because I like my spicy.
Oh, you like the spicy. That's great. You can see over here there are 3 kinds of mushroom, and it's all over here. And mushroom is also a symbol of long life, and it's very important for the Chinese New Year as well too.
I'll take long life.
I know, and then particularly for this kind of shiitake mushroom, it's so round and so good. It means the harmony of the whole family.
I love that part.
Yeah, and what else you want to put in?
Oh gosh, let's go ahead and do a
Oh,
little
you want
bit-
to try this weird looking one?
Yep, this one right here.
Yeah, do you know what that is?
I do not know what this is.
Oh, that is a lotus root.
Oh.
Yes, and then it's also a Chinese delicacy as well too.
Let's do a little corn maybe
Yeah, let's
too.
do a little corn over here.
And we've got some, let's see here, some beans.
Yeah, some bean over here. And this is something very special and it's also very important for Chinese New Year. This is called rice cake. Now, a lot of Chinese New Year food, and it goes with the sun of the food. So the rice cake in Chinese is called 年糕, and which in the good meaning means 年年高升, means that every year you get a promotion.
Oh.
So yeah, you gotta eat some promotion.
Put some of that in there.
Yeah, and that one is the radish. In Chinese, we call is 菜头, and it sounds like good luck. In Taiwanese, we call it 好彩头, very good luck. So yeah, that's also important.
Anything
Yeah.
else I should put in? Do you think this is a
Yeah,
good
I
mix?
think that's pretty good for
All
the
right.
vegetarian side. Okay, now we're going to the fish
I'm going
side.
to set my tongs aside so I don't double dip.
Yeah, and you're gonna change the tongue right now for
Okay,
the
new
food one.
tongs.
And over here we have fish cake and the fish ball and squid, seafood and beef and fish dumpling over here. Now this yellow one is going to be the special one I'm going to teach in the cooking class in February because this is the gold dumpling.
Okay.
Yeah, and then everything gold and red is really popular in the Chinese New Year because it symbolizes the money, the happiness, and the rich of the life. So
I'm going to
if-
put 2 of those in there right
yeah,
now. That's just a good one to
definitely
start
put
with.
it
2 of
in
those.
over there. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I think we're going to have some squid.
Yeah, put some squid
And then we're
over
gonna have
there.
some crab.
Yeah, some crab
Ooh, those
over
are great pieces
there.
of crab.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, well, we got another one of the ones there. Let's see. Oh, we should maybe do a little bit of that.
Yeah, perfect. Now I have a question for you.
All right.
Chris, do you know which kind of food is not allowed to be eaten on the Chinese New Year table?
There's restrictions about eating food?
There is a restriction about eating
Fair.
food.
Okay, what can't be eaten?
It's the fish, especially the whole fish.
I didn't put it in.
No, good job.
Okay, see, I knew that. Somehow, instinctively, I knew that.
Yeah, because fish in Chinese is called 鱼, and it sounds the same as leftover. And you want to have a leftover, have abundance of life, so you don't want to finish your fish.
All right.
Yeah, so I remember as a child, and I love fish. So the first thing I go is go to a fish, and my mom would use chopsticks and then chop my chopsticks, say, no, you can't have that fish because it's Chinese New Year. Only the Chinese New Year.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm going to show you. This is one of the last tricky thing that's the most important is how to do the meat. The meat is the one you don't throw in, and because you got to open up and then take it inside and put it in the little basket
Ah.
and then cook. And you have to watch it cook so you will be right tenderness for you.
Oh, you can see it cooking right now.
Yes, and when you change the color the way you like it, and you can dish it all up and ready to eat.
The bowl, we've got bowls coming.
Yeah. So are you ready to eat some food?
Yeah, because I didn't have breakfast this morning. I didn't know it was a cooking segment, so this worked out perfectly.
Yeah, and I heard you're spicy.
I like the spicy.
Yeah, okay. I'll give
Now, my
you all
partner
the
does not like the
spicy.
spicy, so this is a rare treat for me because
Yeah.
usually we have to go with 0 spice on everything.
Right. So we got a little bit everything for you. Does that smell really good, right? All right, here you go.
All right, wow. Linda, this is amazing. Now, these cooking classes happen, and the next one is coming up on
February 3rd.
February 3rd, so that's a great thing. So everybody remember, February 3rd, you can have that cooking class with Linda at the Asia Pacific Cultural Center. I want to thank everybody who was on our program today. We started off with Odessa from the American Heart Association. We had Jackie and Stephen from the Buffalo Soldiers Museum. We had Annie and Marilyn from Tacoma Little Theater promoting A Doll's House Part 2. And we had Dareth and Linda who have been here with the Asia Pacific Cultural Center. Now I have this warm bowl of food in my hand, so I'm going to take a bite right now and probably just shiver with how good it is. Oh, that's good. That's really good, and the spice is excellent on that. Thank you for being here today on CityLine with us, everybody. We can't wait to see you on our next episode. Take care, and we'll see you soon.
Come on, that's my home, from the pines to the dawn. Come on, that's my home, yeah, to come on, that's my home. Come on, that's my home, place I call my own. Come on, that's my home, yeah, to come on, that's my home. All right, you're from the East Coast, all right, you're from the West, all right, you're from the middle, but Tacoma's still the best. All right, you're from the East Coast, all right, you're from the West, all right, you're from the middle, but Tacoma's still the best. Hey, Tacoma, that's my home, from the pines to the dawn. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah, Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home, place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah, Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home, from the pines to the dawn. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah, Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home, place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah, Tacoma, that's my home.